countdown. All right, folks, welcome back to DWC Yes Webcam. So, folks, I do have our entire team here today, but first we are going to just put up the chat. Hold up. Yeah, Frosty, I'll send you the link in DMs. Hold up. So we have a whole commentary team with us tonight. We're going to have Python and Bryce. We're getting Frosty in a moment here, so we're going to begin very shortly here, folks. Let me send something to Frosty. If you're not in our Discord server, you can join. The link at the top of the screen. So we'll let Frosty join. I will let the two speak in a moment here. I'm just going to give the general lowdown like I usually do. So Northeast is one of the areas that's getting hit right now. Parts of New York here really being slammed by these storms here. So thunderstorm watch extends here. My area is right here near Brockton. Here, that area is about to get hit. Nasty squall line going throughout Massachusetts at the moment. Here, I think, Frosty should be. Yeah. All right, Frosty, you can talk in a minute here. We're just going through the lowdown right now. And then another area that's getting hit is just a little bit right now is this area near Pittsburgh. I don't know. Is there a tornado warning in effect here anymore? I'm going to say no. So I'm going to switch that back. If I'm wrong, someone let me know, but I'm pretty sure. Or no. That's not what I meant to click. Click this one. There we go. Another area we're tracking is down here near Mississippi. That's just one special weather statement right now. And the other areas we're tracking are in here. And in here, a lot of special for 45 to 50-mile-an-hour winds. So, without that intro, I will give it off one by one to our members here. So I'm just going to go in order here. I'll let Python see if he can get his thing together. So I know Frosty usually likes to speak first. So, okay, Frosty doesn't have anything yet. Gotcha. We're just looking at the triple slight risk areas. That's where you want to look. If anyone has anything, what did I just do? I did something. I just don't know what I did. Okay, so I did something, folks. Something. Okay. Oh, what? I turned the screen off. That's what I did. Okay, so my screen is like exploding right now, folks. Alright, yeah, there we go. My internet connection was awful for a minute. So, my thing like exploded. My apologies, folks, about that. Why is it trying to open up a help page? I'm trying to open the chat. Anyways, sorry about that, folks. We had a small issue. Anyways, if anyone has anything they want to say immediately, they can let me know in the private chat. I'll start off personally in the area with the most activity right now, which is the northeast here. Skyline just got its first severe thunderstorm warning, or flash flood warning. I can't tell the colors in this thing. For 1 to 2 inches possible, with 0.5 to 1 inch already happening here. You can see here, right near the radar site here, near Randolph here. Very small amount of rain here. I was looking at this before the show. This is hooked a tiny bit here near Westwood. So I thought I'd just look at reflectivity real quick, or velocity rather, just out of curiosity, just to see what's going on there. And I swear, the second I click on velocity, when the thing will load. Okay, Frosty will share his screen a little bit. Will my velocity not load? Excuse me. I'm on stream here. Work. Okay, so my velocity's not working too good at the moment. So let me go back to reflectivity. And let me actually refresh my thing in hopes that would make it fixed. We are back on the website, hopefully working this time. Now it won't even load the K-Box radar, so I'm going to need Frosty to share his stream. Yeah, for real. Let's get velocity, please. There we go. So you can see very broad right near the area, like I was talking about before. As far as general velocity goes, we're not seeing much on velocity go over here, like this whole area. I don't think anything's going to happen there, just something to watch, I guess, for now. No velocity anywhere else. So yeah, Frosty is going to share his screen. I don't know, Frosty, let me know in the chat if you want to talk. But I don't know where your thing went, but apparently you're not sharing your screen anymore. Okay. So yeah, squall line there, and then storms here down near that. You can see some pretty big cells here. Cells here under these thunderstorm warnings. Alright, Frosty's going to share now, I believe. So, let's get that working, because I cannot talk about everything. Let's show Frosty's screen here. Right there. Alright, so Frosty's looking at the same area. Alright, Python, if you want to talk on your thing. Alright, go ahead, you can try to talk. Hello. All right, so yeah, that is the
Yeah,
area
I'm
that
just
Frosty is showing right now
watching with you.
that could have rotation potentially develop. I don't know. It does look possible at this point. I don't think anything would happen there, assuming the sun is setting and the storms are getting a little bit weaker, but storms are relatively strong at this moment. So we'll continue to watch those storms here as that squall line moves through Massachusetts. Python, I don't know if there's something you wanted to say.
No, nothing much. Just like you said, it's very broad, so not it's not tight enough to form anything just yet.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I
But
was
that is
just
the
saying,
area
be
right
ready.
there
It,
that
it could
Frosty is
hit any
showing.
moment, just like it did.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the one area that happened yesterday? I forgot what it was.
Weymouth, or no, Whitman, Nebraska had that unwarned storm. Really bad stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're in that area, we are praying for you guys. That was really rough. They're issuing special weather statements for storms with 100-mile-an-hour winds in addition to all that stuff. So, National Weather Service was really slacking there, I believe. So, we'll see. Just if you're in that area near Dedham, basically, or near, hold up, I forgot to put the velocity on my own here before talking.
North Roll.
Yeah, near Dedham. Just watch out there, heading towards Milton, just north of Randolph, heading towards Weymouth. If that were to develop, that would be in your area. We're also tracking areas that have mesoscale discussions right now that are producing some pretty decent cells in those locations. Um, for anyone who continues to be wondering here, um, if you would like to join the Discord, the link is right there. I don't know where the captions went on the screen, but I'll put one back up. Hold on.
So I would like to say Milton, Quincy, Braintree, and Hingham. I think is how you say that one.
Yeah,
The storms are coming to you guys.
yeah. So if you're in those areas, just watch out here. Rotation does look to be tightening up a tiny bit, just a teensy bit. I don't really know at this point. I have known that from being in this general area, just south of that area in Brockton, Massachusetts, the storms have been pretty strong today. So if you're in the path of this squall line, which includes me, basically the entire area of like Dedham, Quincy, Randolph, Rockland, Abington, Brockton, Bridgewater, Halifax, Pembroke, Easton, Fall, all those areas are going to be hit by that squall line. Um, Frosty is showing some of the other storms here. So if you're in those areas, you're going to want to watch out for those storms. Here, if anyone has any requests on locations, you can send in the chat here. Thank you to anyone who's watching. Thank you to everyone who's helping out with the stream today. Obviously, like we said, we're growing here. Our YouTube channel is growing just like the server is. So thank you to everyone who's here to help us out with that today. All right, looks like Frost is going back to the northeast here. Notable to note that there is a flash flood warning, like I said, in the Worcester area for that 0.5 to 1 inches of rain with 1 to 2 inches still to come. Some very heavy rain in these areas with up to an inch predicted in some areas of Massachusetts tonight. New York also getting heavy rain there. I'm going to continue watching that rotation. Now just Eve Dedham. Here it looks like it's breaking up, but I'll keep tracking that out there. I will turn on, because there's not really much action right now because there's only one other commentator. I'll turn on Bryce as well. Bryce, if you want to talk.
So yeah, I'm looking at the same area you're looking at near Catskill Park. It's looking like you were saying earlier, it's getting deeper into the night, but that is a different time zone than us. So those storms could possibly, the rotation could pick up a little bit depending on, just how much hot air there is. But I'm looking at around that Massachusetts area, and I've got just a few severe thunderstorm watch, few thunderstorm warnings. It's not looking too bad. Nothing new, but we definitely got to keep an eye on that because we do not need anything else to get up. The tornado warning around the Pennsylvania area is over. It's now just a flash flood warning with severe thunderstorm watch. Um, I do know definitely during around there's gonna be a lot of rain definitely in like Kentucky, Louisville area. Bowling Green, they're getting hit with a decent sized storm right now. There's a special weather statement there with about wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. The radar indicated. Um, Definitely a lot of rain. It's moving at only around 25 miles an hour. Uh, Nothing too out of the ordinary for that area currently, but I do know around, yeah, like you're saying, I mean, these storms should die down a little bit depending on how much just the sun is out and all that.
Yeah.
Just definitely keep an eye on it though because you never know. I mean, stuff can change in an instant. So just because it looks like it's going to go, away, just keep an eye out on radar, keep an eye out on us, and we'll keep you updated.
I like to say
All right, thank you for that.
near towards Elizabeth and Plainfield, there's a whole bunch of straight line winds coming up.
Yeah. We really do appreciate, just want to say again real quick, we do really appreciate if you're watching the stream. Crazy stuff. I'm looking at my forecast right now, and it says thunderstorm light. And I'm looking out the window saying, is there a thunderstorm? And I'm looking, and I see absolutely nothing. So that's crazy. So we're continuing to track out all of these storms here. It's not just the Massachusetts area. There's multiple areas here. I do want to point out real quick. I'm gonna go to my stream. We'll be live tomorrow. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Python. We will be live tomorrow as well, but let me just pull that up here. So if I show the risk values for tomorrow here, the enhanced risk is very big. Could be a moderate. We'll see. But this area is going to be covering parts of North Dakota and down into Kansas, parts of Kansas, I believe. And that's a very big enhanced risk. So we're going to have to watch that here to see here. Now going into the day 3 outlook, you're going to see that the area moves towards the central U.S. with another slight risk in the central U.S. and that will be near. Hey, my mic is no, my mouse is acting up, and that's going to be near parts of Missouri and Iowa. So near Des Moines, Iowa City, Cedar Rapids here. I don't know. I forget where Greenfield is, but that area is somewhere in there, or at least in the marginal, I assume. But anyways, and I forgot to show today's risk value for these areas here. So we got the slight risk into the northeast. This is crazy because I've never actually had a slight risk really. Most of the Massachusetts area has a slight risk, including the Cape and the Islands, which is pretty rare. So Cape and the Islands have a slight risk here. If you look down in New York, also under the slight risk with these storms. If you go these mesoscale discussion areas, these are also in the slight risk area. This is marginal, and then that's also in the slight here. This year, the thunderstorm watch is in the slights, and up here, this is in a marginal area. So we'll see what happens there. So we're going to continue to watch these storms here. Some of them are developing, some of them are dying down. It really depends on what area. Mostly I'm just looking at this squall line, which is taking it's Springfield, Worcester, Quincy, Boston. Expect some heavy rain to be continuing to come down. Frosty's in the day 3. All right. I'm going to go back to the Frosty script because I don't want to show the same thing forever. And it's pretty much the same thing, but yeah. So we'll continue tracking out these storms. Anyone who is wondering, we will be continuing on our Discord in a VC probably, even if we do end the stream at some point. So if you're not on the Discord server, you can join. The link is at the top of the screen. And we thank anyone who is watching the stream right now.
I got a tornado warning. Just south of Pittsburgh. Looks like there's this tornado warning just south of Pittsburgh by Monroeville. 25
Hold
minutes
up, the thing.
remaining. EAS. Southeastern
All right,
Allegheny
hold up. Let me.
County. Oh, I got a friend there.
Yep, I see it. Yep. Attic Raider just being slow. But all right, so we'll go to
You're good.
red mode here. Let me go back to red mode. Hold up. So me casually setting the stuff back to red mode. All right, so now a tornado warning in effect again. Right when we started the stream, there was one, but it did die down here. I'm trying to find the tornado warning,
Yeah,
so
it
hold
was
up.
just, it was just reactivated at 8:02
And I will
until
get
8:30.
Yep, gotcha. I found it. I'll show it on mine. I think Frosty is still looking for it, so I'll just show it on mine so you can see where it is. But anyways, so is my thing working? Isn't working? It is working. So here's the tornado warning, folks. It's going to be right here. That is this area. I'm not an expert, but I can check that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So what it's looking like.
So that
Right
is.
about that Monroeville cat transport.
Is this the best radar site to be using for reals? So that's the area I assume they're talking about. Very high winds near Deer Run and what's the town? Ardra. So if you're in that area here, I won't see any more towns show up. We're in the country club here, Abbey Place, Pine Hollow Road, Willow Way. You're getting some very high winds right now. Also important to note those storms in New York here. Pretty high winds there too. Velocity. Some very high winds here as well. Just cancel warning, I believe, but still pretty high wind there as well. So we'll continue tracking that out here. I'll go back to Frosty screen now. Where's the thing that I'm looking at? Oh yeah, maybe it's a trend rotation. Give an update on the broad rotation that was near them in a moment. Yeah. Once my thing will work here, bam, do the thing, please. Why is it going back to the New York City radar? My thing is slow. There we go. Velocity. And my thing is going to take like 20 minutes to load velocity. Okay, so while my thing loads velocity here, watch. Yeah. As Frosty shows that here. As my velocity thing will probably never load. Let's see. Okay, now I gotta refresh my thing again. Wow, this thing is just stupid. Okay, so let's go back to Massachusetts now that my thing works. Let's go to K-Box. And then let's wait for my computer to work. Okay. So we're just waiting for my thing to work so I can show the rotation, folks. So this might take 2 seconds. This might take 20 seconds. This could take 200 seconds. I don't know yet.
Okay. So we have the tornado warning in Janet, Pennsylvania, Level Green, Pennsylvania, New Alexandria, Pennsylvania. It has been observed as a tornado. There has been an observed tornado by the National Weather Service.
Okay, tornado on the ground there. Finally, my thing loaded the radar. Holy smokes. So if you're in those areas, make sure you're taking shelter at this time here. It does look like that storm is still hooking, heading towards Quincy. I'll check the velocity and see what's up, but it does look like it's developing a hook. I don't know yet what the deal is with that. In fact, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second in hopes that that clears up enough bandwidth to be able to open the velocity. So let's see. Okay, my thing is just crappy on this thing. Okay. I did not mean to do that. No, don't play whatever the heck that is. What the? Okay. Anyways. I don't know why this thing is saying severe thunderstorm warnings. Anyways, the velocity finally loaded. There is no more velocity near, nothing visible near Dedham anymore in those areas, so you should be in the clear in those areas. We will eventually probably end the stream at some point here. We'll wait for this tornado warning here, though. So we'll let, if someone wants to talk about that while I get my thing to work again, they can.
Near Bryan, Oklahoma, there's 70-mile-an-hour winds going on and on that storm. Radar indicated.
Okay.
Pretty decent amount of hail, 2 inches in diameter.
Okay. Yep.
Apparently, the tornado is headed towards. Ooh, here's some shit.
So 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time, a tornado-producing storm was located over Manor or near Jeanette, moving east at 50 miles an hour. Hazard-damaging tornado. Source radar confirmed tornado. Let's see. Let me wait for the velocity to load on yet again another thing. All right, bye Python. All right, let me get up my screen again. Hold up. Share screen. Oh, never mind. That's crazy.
I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
knew that.
Someone was saying on Twitter that Justin Fields better be safe in Pennsylvania. Gosh. Everyone should be safe, not just Justin Fields.
This is the area near Claridge. That's where this is going to be here. If you're in this general area here, near Jeanette, like I said, you're going to want to be in your safe place right now, as this is a dangerous storm here. So if you are not taking shelter here, you are going to probably be in trouble. Make sure to be in an interior room away from windows. That's the safest place you're going to be in this situation. And I don't know why it's coming up in two separate spots now. But,
Probably because the tornado split.
yeah. That's the Deer Run area. If you're near Deer Run, keep monitoring the storms behind you. But I'd say you're good at the moment as far as the storms go. However, if you're near Claridge, it's literally still on velocity. Why didn't we switch to reflectivity? My computer is stupid. Why is it? I'm literally not even doing anything. What is my computer doing? My computer is running on autopilot. What the heck? Can I find a way to like rotate radars automatically?
You probably pressed it and it's just now loading.
Yeah.
Because literally, if you look at the left side of the screen, under the word map box, it literally says super resolution base velocity. That ain't velocity. That is actually like not even velocity. Me switching it to reflectivity and back to velocity, hoping it's going to load again. Anyways, my bandwidth is great, everyone. There we go. Watch it turn back to reflectivity. I'm literally not even on that screen right now. I'm on the hosting dashboard, and watch the thing change. Anyways, folks, we will eventually end the stream here, so make sure you're in the Discord to catch any post-stream activities that will happen eventually here. So this general area here, moving off to the east here, is where you want to be concerned here. So if you're near Beauvert, Congruity, Luxor, I don't know if that's how you say it or not. Uh, New Alexandria, we'll see what happens with you guys. But um, that's the area you're going to want to be looking for. If you're there, you're going to need to be in your safe place right now, as this storm will be passing you very shortly. Um, we will be cutting off the stream in about 5 minutes, as I have to do some stuff. But right now, folks, this is a radar confirmed tornado as of 8:08 p.m. Eastern. The locations impacted include Greensburg, Jeannette, Murraysville, Manor, North Irwin, New Alexandria, Penn, Grapeville, Harrison City, and Crabtree. So if you're in that area, make sure you're taking cover at this time. Going back to the squall line flash flood warning. So let's take a look at that. Use thunderstorm warning on the storms in Massachusetts. Um, just outside of Newton, including Framing, Natick, Ashlands. What is my radar doing? So my radar is like
There's a
about to explode
meteorologist
right now.
in Pennsylvania saying there's a debris ball for that Harrison City Crabtree PA tornado.
Okay, I'll look at that in a second here. So you're looking at areas like right here, really strong near Natick and Framingham. So if you're in those areas, be on the lookout for up to 3/4 of an inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds, and that's until 9 p.m. here. All these storms, I believe, are moving northeast right now. Some of these were moving south at first, I believe. Here, continue to watch those storms here. Let me go back to the one here to get an update on that. Velocity. So I'm assuming they're talking about this one. I think. Let's see.
Yeah.
Looking at this, folks, on velocity here, we're going to the correlation coefficient here. Yeah. Okay, wow. All right. And then let's go to the. Let's go to the digital base velocity just to see. Okay, it says pretty much the same thing here. So if you go to this one, I like using this one a lot here. You're going to see here, you got some heavy rain around this area here and maybe some hail. So you're probably not going to be able to see if there's a tornado in that area. So you're going to want to be very careful if you're in this area. You should be in your safe place right now. This is a dangerous situation. You're near, I cannot read some of this, Hamstown Road, Rosewood Drive, Cannon Drive, Orge Drive, Curie Drive, T856, whatever that is, Steeles Road. Especially if you're in Carasee Drive, this area here, area that we're looking at right now.
Looking like there's a new velocity couplet near that Belmont, Pennsylvania tornado.
Oh, but we got an update on this warning. At 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, radar is tracking two distinct tornado circulations between Jeannette and Delmont along the south of Route 22. These tornado storms are moving east at 50 miles an hour. So they're saying there is two areas, but it looks like it's one main one now. We used to have one down like right here, but that's now become this area right here. So if I don't know if this is moving northeast now. I can't really tell, or maybe just east. But if you're in that area, folks, make sure to take cover here. Python is sharing their screen. Let's see what Python's looking at here. Yeah, so it's showing basically the same thing for that area. Here, if you're near that area, you're going to need to be taking cover right now, as that could be a very dangerous situation here. Your life could be on the line here. So make sure you make the right decision here. If you're near Congruity, be very careful with this storm. New radar scan shows it's just south of Congruity right now. If you look at the screen, you can see what I'm talking about here. That's moving off to the east here. So if you're near Keystone State Park, I know you're not in it right now, but you got to be watching this carefully. This looks strong right now, and if this continues to be strong, this is heading your way. Also, if you're near Derry Road or Greenwald, you're going to want to be getting ready, as these storms will be heading your way soon.
It's looking
We
like there's
will
a
have
third
to.
tornado confirmed. I'm reading on a few. There's another tornado that's touched down near Paintertown.
Okay. All right, folks. So we will go, and then we got more stream time left for today. Anyways, we will be continuing this in the severe VC very shortly. Here, if you're near this area, make sure you're being very careful in this area. It's looking pretty bad if you're near. I predicted here these areas correctly. Here, if you're near or drive, you're getting hit right now. This area is the area where we're continuing to watch here. Let's go back to correlation coefficient one more time before I have to stop this here. And you can start to see now that area where they believe that is where the tornado is, just south of congruity. And if you match it up to the velocity, you can confirm here. New tornado warning here for including that national park that I just talked about. Currently radar indicated, obviously. Keystone Park, you are about to be hit. If you're in Keystone Park, you just got a warning here. Take cover now here. Keystone Park, you're about to get blasted. It's not hard to see that you're going to get blasted by that. The storm is staying strong right now. Off to the north here, watching something else here. But this is the main we are looking at right here. Even if you're not directly in the path of this, there are some very high winds with this right now. So let me just check this real quick. I'm going to turn on lightning here so we can see all the lightning from these storms, because there's a lot of lightning with these storms. It does take some time to generate here, and there's probably not enough time because I got to get off this in a second. But anyways, folks, if you're in these areas, please, please, please take shelter. This area is the area to be worried about right now. New Alexandria, prepare for that, along with Keystone National Park, Dinko Road, Superior, Derry Road, those locations I mentioned earlier. You're now under a tornado warning, currently radar indicated. Obviously, it's not radar indicated on the other side. But, so we're off there. Here, we're going to go to severe VC in a moment, folks. If you are not in the Discord server, that was an awful line. If you're not in the Discord server, you can join it. It's free. You can leave if you don't like it, but please at least give us a shot here. We're trying to give everyone the information they need. Yeah, it does look rain reps. We thank everyone who was here. I'm just going to turn off everyone's mic now. Thank everyone who was watching today, and we hope everyone stays safe, and we'll be heading to severe VC shortly. So if you're not on the Discord, have a look. It's really good. Thank you for everyone who watched today. We'll see you next time.